listening to Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Gufon Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Gufon Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm all the way down here on the side. Wait, hold on. Let me come closer. Out there, now I'm getting there. Hold on. There we are. Look at this. Everything look is okay. It's okay. This shirt don't fit right. I don't know. I was speaking Italian all the day. Mucho gusto. No, that's not Italian. I can't speak in English. All right. Welcome to Gufon. I'm Richard Giordano. Hey, it's Saturday in the UK today. Now I turn into my Cuban self. And hey, nobody knows what day it is anymore. It is Saturday. It is October 29, 2022. How the hell are you? Hey, if you knew where I've been, what I've been doing, you'd be like, and he's doing a show. Hey, show's got to go on, even if it's 2 hours late. Oh, it's 2 hours late. Hello, Giuseppe. That's me. I'm Giuseppe Giordano. I'm 2 G's. I'm not no gorilla. For GG. Jammer Travels throwing down a $10 a big good. Richie is alive and back from the dark side of the moon. I was at the moon. If you knew where I was when I was at the moon, it's the dark side. Welcome to Gufon Jamma Travels with the $10 super chat kickoff in the show. And that's how you do it. You help support Gufon. Please help support Gufon. I got 10 kids. I need PlayStations and I need... Thank you, Jammer Travels, for the $10 Agus. Richie's alive super chat. Agus. All over the dark side of the goons. That was a weird message, wasn't it? Thank you, Jamma Travels. JT in the house, everybody. Throwing down a 10 spot. You can help support Gufon because we rely on you to keep doing this every day. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description, even on the About button on the homepage of Gufon, right here on YouTube. And you can also become a member of Gufon and a Patreon. And hey, good news. Members get a video later. Yeah, I made it last night. And was going to post it tomorrow. But I did it, so I'm going to throw it up later tonight. I don't know, around midnight. It'll be for the members and COVID patrons. Remember when I used to cough and then I'd say COVID? And then, it was like good luck charm so I wouldn't catch it. I think I had it 3 times. I remember the first time I caught it. I can't prove it was the cocoa, but everybody in my family, everybody at my sister's wedding caught it. I got it. I had to have. I just didn't have a test kit back then. Yeah. It was awful. When I originally caught the first COVID, the original one, I could not take a deep breath sometimes. I would go, and it would stop. And I'd be like, what the? And then I'd take little breaths, like trying to, and then you have to sit there and eventually it would pass. Try to take a deep breath. Stop yourself halfway. Tell me how that feels. You ever have that feeling where you have to take a deep breath and you take it and you just feel better? Imagine you can't take a deep breath. Yeah, it sucks. When that happened, I had a vision of my future, of my death, because that's how I'm going to die. It's going to be a heart attack, coronary, right here on the show. It's going to happen. 2036, March 8th. That's what the Ouija board said. 41 years ago. I did. Yeah. That's what the Ouija board said. Hey, look, I'm hoaxing. I'm about to hoax with my laser pointer. Because, the joke, the rumors going around. Tonight we're going to talk about that fleet video you may have missed. Michael Shraat and Jim Goodall are going to explain it, and they'll be on the show shortly. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Oh, you'll see. I'm pulling an old Fessler tonight. That's what I'm doing. You'll see. You'll see. You'll know. You'll know. Hey, let's do it. Roll call, everybody. FAP's here. Welcome to the show. You're here too. Pardon me, Pete. Part-time Pete, welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show for 2 hours. FAP. Oh, that's right. The game is on. Oh, shit. That's why I couldn't go late tonight. I knew it. Damn it. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Andromeda Native, Stargate Traveler, welcome to the show. Darkest Gooner, welcome to the show. Rebecca, welcome to the show. Into Thin Air, welcome to the show. Samo, welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome to the show. Phil, welcome to the show. Dee's House, Waff, Rebecca, Andromeda, everybody. Terry, welcome to the show. Johnny Southside, welcome to the show. Scott Acha, Andy Cowley, Marler Audio. Good morning to you. Graphene, how you doing? James, Brett, Alfie, Hellfire, Lynn, Lion Insider. Yeah. Marvin, how you doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. Moody Mongol, everybody. Yeah. All right. I forgot that game was on, and I don't have a DVR, but it'll be on replay later. But I have to wait for it to end, and then I can't watch anything else. And then I've got MMA. What am I going to do? I knew it. Frickin' family. Joking. Rich D. What's D? I think you meant G, but thank you for the $2 Jammer Travels you just threw down to say that. I appreciate that with all humility and sincerity. Thank you. Jammer Travels, throwing it down. Mucho gusto, generoso. Donna G, how you doing? Yeah, thanks. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Donna G, for the $10 super dono. How you been, Donna? Been a minute, but thanks for the super chat, super dono. But I don't know much, but I know I love you. Thank you very much. Donna G throwing down a continuing supporter of Gufon, and she's got a lot of hair. You like women with hair. Donna, you know I'm stupid. Thank you very much. And and who's this person? Lion Insider, a $20 super sticker? Why is it yellow? Why am I talking that way? Hold on, let me see this thing on the I'm looking on the actual chat room. There goes Donna's. Oh, yeah, Donna, you threw little stars out with yours. That's cool. It doesn't show it on StreamYard. You are amazing. See, Lion Insider, that should be a different color. It should be orange. And it's not orange. It's yellow. See, something's wrong because it's orange in the chat room. Yes, I said orange, not orange. Thank you, Lion Insider. That's your first super chat ever to goof on. So we give you one of these. Thank you, Lion Insider, for the $20 super sticker. Great support. Thank you very much. You just shout shit out. That's it. Thank you, Lion Insider. That's very mucho gusto. Generoso. Speaking of, Brett Ass throwing down. Did you get the fire and the fury, the likes the world has never seen? Did he know something, or was it Trump being Trump? How did you know? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, it's a good time. Thanks, Brett. Continuing supporter of Gufon. I gush all over the insiders, trading outsiders. Did we already? We got Donna, Lion, and Brett. You guys are unbelievable. You guys are outstanding. You guys are saving Gufon. It's amazing. The bird is free. It is, Johnny Southside. Let that bird fly, baby. Let him spread his wings. Ha! Ha! There he goes. Look at him fly. No. Hey, what are you doing? No! No, he killed him. He killed Freddy. I know, it's over. It's over. I've lost it. All right, let's get started. You know, this isn't Jimmy Church. Hello, everybody. Come get your coffee. Get my guitars off the wall, everybody. I'm all about rock and roll. So stupid. I don't even play the guitar. Well, he plays the guitar, but he's no Steve Van Vai. Eddie Van Halen? Van Gogh? Steve Vai. Jimmy Church. Who even talks about Jimmy Church? When was the last time anybody mentioned Jimmy Church? I tell you what, when was the last time people mentioned Gufon? Hey, oh, yesterday, today, tomorrow, every day. It's amazing what is going on in the world. This is the greatest hoax ever pulled on the human race. A Time for Judgment is where this video comes from. I'm going to wet your palate with a little bit of history. You may disagree with this video only because there's creationists and evolutionists. And yeah, I don't know where we are originated from. I don't know where we are going to. And quite frankly, I don't care. All I care about is now. So let's watch the greatest hoax in American history for a minute.
Plain sight and building a false reality on lies and deception for far too long. And now their time is coming to an end. It's time to fight back, to wake up, and to begin an uprising. Now is a time for judgment.
And now it's a time for judgment. A new segment on Gufon. What is real and what isn't? Oh, this isn't the same. Oh, this isn't it. Never mind. Continue.
This is a time for judgment.
Hey, I know that guy in the middle. Hey, I know that guy. Didn't he say, no, that's not him? This is him. This is him? I think this is him. That's the gorilla guy right here. That's him.
Welcome to today's show. We could all debate what the biggest hoax ever pulled
Roswell
on the world actually
JFK,
is. Some people
9/11.
will talk about space. Some people will talk about some of these events that occur around the world, around the United States of America.
He can't even say it. He's so afraid. Everybody's so afraid to speak on YouTube. He can't even say event. He's saying events that happened around America. Do you know? Well, just say 9/11. Say it. Say it. Say it. You can't say JFK. Algorithm turning off. Nobody can talk to you. Said the F word. Going down again. So this is about evolution. Evolution. Where do we come from? There is no evidence, literally, that we came from apes. I talked about it the other day. There's a fusion that happens in your DNA that supposedly happened, but there's no signs that it happened. Like when there's this, they call it a fusion something or another, and it happens when there's a change in the DNA. And our DNA doesn't show that. There are signs of any fusion. Like if when a bomb goes off, there's debris everywhere. That's what they look for. They look for the debris. There's no debris. And every time there's been evolutionary change in any animal, any species, there's that debris. None with us. I don't know. I don't know if we, what do we have? 97%. But we have 97% of chimpanzee DNA. But those 3% are the most important 3% in the history of evolution for mankind.
America that don't really occur, or some of the events that occur, which are operated and created by the CIA.
Oh, come on.
But I think if we all put our heads together, we could actually come up with an overwhelming answer. And the greatest hoax ever pulled on humanity is the hoax of evolution.
Has dominated the thinking of the scientific community for nearly a century and a half. Through the years, many have hoped with great anticipation that evolution's theories would prove to be true and would thus answer the great mysteries of life. Yet as we stand at the edge of the 21st century...
I can't do this. I can't do this to you. I can't. I mean, there was a couple of good parts in here that I liked and I thought it would be good to play, but I just realized this sucks. It takes too long to get going, and I'll put the link to this in the show description. But I'll play this one part. I'll play this part. There's that guy again. We all know him as Gorilla Gamer, but you know.
Developed from ape-like creatures.
Richard Leakey, who is one of the most well-known anthropologists, said that if he were asked to draw a family tree for man, he would just have to draw a huge question mark.
Is that Joe Garagiola?
The evidence is too scanty to possibly know man's evolutionary origin.
I like the guy all the way down here to the left. That's me. That's me doing the show.
Origin, and he didn't think we're ever going to find it.
To aid and abet evolutionary concepts, artistic depictions have gone beyond ethical boundaries. Despite having no foundation for the ape-to-man theory, scientists and artists continue to dupe the public with lifelike but imaginary illustrations.
This is amazing. You have got to watch the rest of that. I can't play it all. How long is that? 40 minutes? And I only played 53 seconds total? I can go another couple minutes if I needed to. I think I need to. I'm going to... Look, everything's all going to come together. You'll see.
These artists vainly entertain natural progressions of apes to humans and presume their hair color, skin tones, and even facial expressions from no more than a tooth, a piece of bone, or even no evidence at all. National Geographic magazine, which doesn't attempt to hide its evolutionary bias, admits that these fossilized footprints are identical to human footprints. Yet artists take the liberty to accommodate evolutionary theory and illustrate ape-like features to fit ape-like creatures. All because biased dating processes insist that these footprints were found in rock layers said to exist before humans.
Now, today we have evolutionists who would like us to believe there is solid evidence for evolution. Before the public, they generally create the impression that the evidence is just like solid gold, that man has evolved from some ape-like creature.
Dr. Donald Johanson, director of the Institute of Human Origin.
So that brings me to the point. And this is a problem we have with science and ego and money. There's a lot of things that we were taught in school, and they are still teaching today, that just are factually incorrect. I don't know what to believe, is what I believe about human evolution. There is a missing link. There's a problem. And why we can't put it in the school books that way, or in encyclopedias that way, that we just don't know. Why do we have to have an answer for everything when it comes to mankind? Why is it so difficult for them to rewrite history when they have evidence proving the opposite? Now, as of now, they could rewrite history books on human evolution, and they can say, we used to think we came from chimps. We thought we came from fish. We're not sure. But we came from this planet, I guess. This is why I'm talking about, if you think about it, just think about Mars. Isn't their biological clock, our biological clock, more in sync with Mars than it is with Earth's biological clock and humans? Right? It's true. We come from Mars, evolutionary speaking. Why do you think our eyes hurt when we look outside? You ever think about that? When you look at the sky on a sunny day, it hurts a little bit. I need to wear sunglasses. I don't know if it's because I have blue eyes and they're more sensitive. I'm not so sure compared to brown eyes. But why? The animals don't wear sunglasses, you know? They don't have clothes. We need to put clothes on. We need to wear sunglasses because the sun hurts. On Mars, with it being twice as far away from the sun than the Earth, it wouldn't be so bright, would it? I don't know. Maybe it would. I don't know. Depending on what the atmosphere was like on Mars billion years ago. I think we come from Mars. I do. That's why we don't have a thicker bone structure to be on this planet to survive without, we're like apes, we are supposed to come from apes, yet we're 5 times weaker, 5 to 8 times weaker than a chimp or an ape. Chimpanzees are 4 to 8 times stronger than man. That's ridiculous. The next chimpanzee I want to meet, I want to ask how much they can bench. I bet they can bench 400, 405, no problem. Anybody who works out on the regular, you would understand why I didn't say 400 and why I said 405. Does anybody understand why I said 405 instead of 400? I'd like to know if you know that answer. I'd be curious to know. A true gym rat would know that answer. I'm just being a dick. But it's true. 400, they could easily bench press. A chimp can bench press 400, no problem. If we could bench 300, they can bench at least 900. How much can chimps bench? Well, we got to find out. Let's go to the zoo. Hey, what? Why would you say that? Don't say that. Thank you for the $5 super chat. No, it's already on YouTube. It's already a video on YouTube. Don't scare me. I tell you what, I'll play it. I don't care.
Discovered Lucy, an alleged ape to
I don't care. I'll play it.
The human family.
Now I'm scared. Thank you, Into Thin Air, for scaring the Shiite out of me. Thank you very much. $5 super chat. I don't know if that's your first one. I think you already did. Yeah, you did. You've done a 10 spot here and there. Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much. Into Thin Air. By the way, we've got a few Into Thin Air videos. One of them's coming right up. Thank you very much. They are. Yeah, they are. 10 times. Wow. 4 times. Yeah, that's why I said 4 to 8 times stronger. Animals don't drive cars. Wait, 8 45s plus the bar is 45. You're 100% right. That's right. 4, they're called plates. 4 plates, 4 45-pound plates on each side, and the bar is 405 pounds. Yeah. It's a lot of weight. No, I don't monetize my videos anyway. I don't put ads on them. Not yet. Next year I will, though. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I don't know what happened last night, but don't bring that trash inside this show. Watching everybody tonight. Watching everybody. Nobody start shit. Because I am blocking people for life that start shit in the chat room. Just so you know. I'm not overturning anybody that I block. Personally block. I'm just saying, I'm watching. So if you want to talk shit, go over to the Shit Talking channel. Anyway, the reason I brought all that up is because a lot of people don't know what our evolutionary status is. Where do we come from? Are we the top of the food chain? Well, it looks that way. But, we're not. We are. But don't you think ants, cockroaches, bees, they've been around forever. They have colonies in the earth, on top of the earth. I mean, all over the place. You can't avoid them. They're everywhere. They run the planet. We don't. We just ruin it. Uh-oh. Something just happened. There was a big flash that just happened. So, onward and upward we go. Next, I do have an Into Thin Air video. And this one is next. I can't say thank you enough for allowing Gufon to use the videos. This one is Peru takes a big 6.1 earthquake. Wow. I haven't watched this yet. I do that on purpose to watch it with you. And wow, I didn't know there was a 6.1. That's huge. In 3, 2, 1. Into Thin Air. Boom! Welcome back.
All right, my friends, October 28th, 2022, and Peru just got a little bit of a shake, rattle, and roll, to say the least.
Whoa, what's going on?
5.8 earthquake just taking place 9 minutes ago. Already got user reports coming in, hanging lights were moving. One person reports weak shaking. As we scroll up, we could see just before the moment that earthquake took place on the seismograph right here. The initial reading was a 5.8. My initial reading was a 6.2. So you know how it goes. They downgrade these fairly quickly. And as of right now, 4:41 p.m., the USGS has not even reported this earthquake. In fact, the last two largest earthquakes, as we've been talking about, was the 6.7 near Panama and then the 6.3 off the coast of Panama, which could very well again have effects on why the pressure transfer came downwards this way, which could very well be a reason why some of that pressure came down towards this way and caused this 5.8 or even 6.0 earthquake. As of right now, no tsunami buoys have been kicked off, although the earthquake took place a little bit north of where these buoys are. One thing I do like to point out, though, is that our solar wind chart, as you can see right here, at the moment we're around 500 to 550 kilometers per second. So the solar wind is hitting Earth at a fairly strong rate as we speak right now. And because the sun is up in that area, which means the sun is facing that area, that solar wind could be directly
That's why it's
affecting
hot.
That southern coast of South America. Also down here on this chart, as we move into the 29th, our solar strength is beginning to rise. We must see a red line here in the near future, indicating that the Earth's magnetic field is in fact being hit by that solar wind we just talked about in this chart. This is the chart from the Suspicious Observers channel, which is an amazing source of information. I love giving Ben credit for his work that he does. This man quite literally does not stop working. Daily videos every day, tons of info, amazing website. This was in fact a shallow earthquake. They're putting it at 6.2 miles in depth, so I'm sure there's plenty of people that have felt this earthquake. And not only that, but 6 hours ago, there was also a 5.2 just about 12 miles away from the epicenter of this most recent earthquake.
Wow.
So again, it could be due to that solar wind that we are receiving and have been receiving from this coronal hole. Now remember, when we see these coronal holes, that is allowing solar particles to be launched directly
at the Earth. Look at the face. See the happy face in the sun? And the nose, and then the mouth here? Do you know why the sun is smiling on us? Because it's getting rid of all the dirty, dirty toxins in our atmosphere. Smiling down at us. I don't know what this means. It's just cool. Looks like a little Hitler mustache. Oh no. Oh no, it's a Hitler sun. Sieg Sun. Sieg Fugal. Sieg Sun. So particles are heading towards Earth, ripping apart the electromagnetic. No, that's not true. All right, let's finish.
At Earth, especially when it's along the equator of the sun. So picture Earth right in the dead center here. So for the last day and a half, 2 days, we've been getting hit with this solar wind. It doesn't have to be a CME or any sort of explosion for the Earth to feel the force of solar wind. So all these things are lining up.
CME, corona mass ejection.
Seeing larger earthquakes along that western fault line of South America, specifically Peru. All right, and just before I let you guys go, during the making of this video, we finally got the update from the GFS. They have marked it right here as the newest earthquake, a 5.9. They're calling it, as I said, downgraded from a 6.1, and in some cases a 6.0, but it is finally being recognized by the GFS. Any new information that comes out,
still a nice sized earthquake.
Any more quakes that come out, I will be here to report them. I appreciate you all. Shout out to Canada. Talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
So the reason we're keeping an eye on the earthquakes, because there have been a significant amount of earthquakes along the fault line, California. We felt earthquakes here in Florida. As a matter of fact, I think, and I don't know, I didn't feel it, but I would say last night something happened. It was the strangest of strange sounds that I heard. It sounded like there was an earthquake, like kind of like that rumbling noise you hear. But there was nothing. The noise kept going, and it wasn't a car, wasn't a truck. It's just, that's what I'm dealing with here in Florida since I've been here. It's very strange. But there's been an increase in earthquake activity, whether that has to do with the sun, I'm not sure. But there has to be some connection, I would think. I think it's all connected. But there's been a lot of earthquake activity, and Into Thin Air has been staying on top of that stuff, and I can't thank him enough. We do have one other video to play from Into Thin Air. This is what is this? Florida earthquakes finally getting attention. I might as well play it. I don't think I've played this one. This is the second one that he did. All right, let's see. It's starting already. I just like the Florida connection to earthquakes because I'm here.
All right, my friend.
What is going on?
It is October 25th, 2022, and as long as the news keeps coming in, we're going to keep talking about it because Florida, for the third day in a row, is reporting earthquakes. That is right. We have made multiple videos now on tremors being reported by people on the ground, explaining in detail what they are feeling, what is happening around them, and the experiences they are having. Now, over here on Volcano Discovery, over the last 8 hours, we had one reported earthquake. This person in particular saying, all moving on my house. I'm not quite sure how he worded that or why he worded it that way, but that is what he claims to have felt and said during this event. As we move into the past 24 hours, we have yet another report right here. We're going to check this one out. This one is very interesting.
That's right by me.
My roommate felt it was in the bathroom on the tile floor, and it bounced me up and down. We're in a 2-story apartment complex. The building itself is an 8-plex, and it shook this whole place up and down. She claims there was a mini wave felt like being on a boat. I personally have lived in California, and that's exactly what earthquakes feel like. I remember laying down in bed once, feeling like I was dizzy, and I actually stood up, and it was an earthquake going on underneath my feet. This was in California, so I can completely understand and relate to what this person is saying here.
Wow.
Once again, the mini wave feeling like being on a boat. There are only 2 people outside. When I went outside, never felt the earthquake before, so I got out of the house. Now let's move on to the last 2 days where we have even more. Here's another reported earthquake. 1 day and 22 hours ago. This was actually multiple people reporting this quake. One claiming they were laying in bed and felt shaking. The second person says it felt like a thunder underneath me.
That's what I felt.
The dishes in my kitchen sink rattling, and it lasted for about 7 or 8.
That's exactly, oh my God, that's exactly what I told Third Phase of Moon. I said, I can hear, either that or it was Michael. I was on the phone with one of them, and I said I could hear my dishes rattling and the cabinets, doing that. Freaking awesome. I'm telling you, something's going on. They're trying to kickstart the Atlantis nuclear device that's underneath the water in the Bermuda. They're trying to kickstart it. Telling you.
Seconds straight. Not only that, my friends, but on Volcano Discovery, you can come to each of these quakes and you can find the mark to where these exact earthquakes take place along a seismic sensor. So I am not making this up. I've had people in the comments telling me I'm crazy, that none of this is happening. What? But it absolutely is.
Nobody here.
The USGS, which I have right here in front of you, listed for 30 days, all magnitudes, does not have a single earthquake for the state of Florida. That's in 30 days, but yet day after day after day, I've been posting videos of people on the ground feeling earthquakes,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next time I feel one, I'll send you an email or a message to let you know. But I felt one I heard something last night, didn't feel it. And when I was in the earthquake in Arizona, it was only a 3.1, but the epicenter was 35 miles from me. And it was around 11 o'clock, just after. And I'm sitting on my bed upstairs in a condo. And many condos, all the condos, as a matter of fact, have garage doors, 2-car garage doors. I thought somebody was running down the street, banging on everybody's garage as they ran by, because that's what it sounded like. You can hear it coming. It is. It's like a locomotive coming down the street. And I heard all the garage doors shaking. And then my garage is underneath me in my, because my bedroom is upstairs, and the whole place is upstairs, but I would park underneath, and I felt it, man. It was weird. Only a 3.1. And then 22 minutes later, an aftershock came. That was a 3.1 also. Very strange. You could feel that from only 35 miles away, but it made the news. It came on TV at 11:45. I actually texted my mother. Said, "Did you feel the earthquake?" We was sleeping. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's very wild stuff. And that's the only time I've ever knowingly been in an earthquake. It was Arizona.
Reporting earthquakes, and also these earthquakes being shown on seismographs on the website. So I do not know what's going on with the USGS. We've had plenty of theories about the swarm going on in Puerto Rico, possibly having an effect on Florida.
They don't want to fear people. They don't want to fake us. Either that or they're not earthquakes. Maybe they're not earthquakes, but why aren't they showing it when they're showing it on that one? Why aren't all the sensors showing it? Why aren't they reporting it? That is very, very suspect. I don't think they want to freak people out. I'm telling you, everything's always political, isn't it?
Causing these earthquakes. We talked about the October 10th earthquake that took place in the Gulf that could also be manipulating slowly what's going on in the state of Florida. And then, of course, the 2 very large earthquakes near Central America, one of them near a 7.1, could have followed along these fault lines and made its way up close enough to Cuba to where it could have then affected Florida. But nonetheless, these are real people making real reports. And finally, when I go to 7 days, all magnitudes, you could see that these are all the earthquakes we have been talking about over the last 5 to 6 days. We've shown you reports of people saying it was the scariest things they've ever been through. We have reports of people's belongings falling off walls. All you have to do is go back in my videos and rewatch them.
That's right.
They're all getting high view numbers right now because people are coming in and leaving comments verifying that they have felt these themselves. And also the people that are critiquing me and telling me that I'm making this up, the data is right here in front of you. That's what makes no sense to me. People are not taking the time to look at this data for themselves, and they're saying just because they live in Florida and did not feel these earthquakes, that they did not happen. And that is simply just not true. Also,
hey, let me tell you, these are all happening after 1 a.m., mostly around 4 to 5 a.m., right before people wake up in Florida. It's very strange what they're doing to Florida. Maybe they're trying to sink us.
very quickly, I want to mention that there was a strong earthquake in the Philippines today, a 6.4, no tsunami warning threat with that, but we've been looking for a big earthquake in this area. If you remember back in July, there was a large 7.0 earthquake that caused landslides and all sorts of damage and loss of life. So anytime we get big earthquakes in the Philippines, it is a very dangerous situation. And I just wanted to point this out to you guys that did not know about this yet, that there was indeed a large earthquake in the Philippines today, not too long ago. Here is an article posted 24 hours ago, 2022, a 3.9 magnitude earthquake measured off Florida's east coast. In fact, we talked about that earthquake in one of the previous videos we've just made in the last couple days.
Thank you.
In fact, if you look on Google, 2 of the videos that they have posted about the Florida earthquakes are videos I've made in the last 4 days. Here's one from 4 days ago. Here's the other from 2 days ago. So they are being recognized. And before I let you guys go, a little bit of history here. The largest earthquake to ever take place on Florida was measured at a 5.9 in 2006. So it is very possible to have earthquakes in Florida. They are just very rare, and a lot of them take place off the coast. The ones I'm talking about are happening on land with boots on the ground, actually human beings reporting them.
Thank you, Into Thin Air, for some more earthquake reporting, Sunspot Observatory, all that stuff. And Sunspot Observatory. Why would I say that? Remember that observatory that got shut down because of a supposed PEDO guy? Remember that? That was the same time Oumuamua was coming around. They didn't want us to know what Oumuamua was about. They were trying to hold us back from Oumuamua. D's House, Genetics. You think I forgot? $2 Super Dono, throwing it down as the videos were playing. I usually don't post stuff while the videos are playing. I wait until after to give you the shout out. Thank you very much. D's House, Genetics, continuing supporter of Gufon. Thank you, Into Thin Air, for your in-depth reporting and allowing us to use the video. That's a big mucho gusto generoso. Those videos are blowing up. If you haven't been over to Into Thin Air and Into Thin Air News, go check it out. Very popular, very good, very well done channel. Thank you. Let's get rid of that. Why isn't it? Oh, there it is. Thanks, D's House. That's right. You can help support Gufon. All the links are in the show description. Christmas is right around the corner, and I don't have any kids, just 14 children that I watch over. So they all need their own PlayStation. They all need 6 need Xbox, 6 need PlayStation, and 2 want Oculus. I'm fucking around. Don't do it. I'm joking. Please. Seriously. I'm just doing that to be a dick. All right. Somebody wants to say hi. Santa Lou wanted to stop in and say hi. No, thanks, Lou. We got enough breadcrumbs from you. Appreciate it, Santa Lou. Santa Lou stuff. That's not Santa Lou. That's Jack-o'-lantern Lou. Oh, it is. I didn't notice. Yeah, the teeth are missing. Jack-o'-lantern Lou right here for you. Look at him. Man, he looks great. He looks just like one. He's just not orange. We need Trump for that. Orange man is bad. Orange man. Cash 45 throwing down a New Zealand dollar amount of $9. I screwed up. Thank you very much for the super dono. Look at all the love tonight. Man, you guys are unbelievable. That's not a fake smile. It's real. Oh, it hurts. Keep it down. Yeah. Oh. Stupid. I should be somewhere. I should be in a zoo. Thank you very much. You know, if they threw me in a zoo with the microphone and StreamYard and YouTube and the internet, I could do this forever. Just do this. And report on the news 24/7, everything. Can you imagine eating here, working out here, doing the news here? The only time I don't do it is when I'm sleeping for 3 hours. Then I'm back on here. COVID. Thank you, Cash45. Holy mackerel, what happened to my voice? COVID. So we got a lot of stuff to go over. Jim Goodall and Michael Shraat are about to make an appearance on the show. I know, you see that, right? You know what it means, don't you? You know what it means. We're not there yet, though. We're not there yet. Hold on, I gotta go in order. So we did the Into Thin Air. Now what's next? Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, what time is it? Oh, well, yeah, it's not even time yet. Let's talk about this for a few minutes. You know the basement tape, the basement office with Nick Pope and Stephen Greenstreet? They had Zeke Fugal on again. They had the master on the show. Skinwalker Ranch, Angels and Demons. Zeke Fugal was on the show again. He was representing a lot of bullshittery. I can't do that German accent the way I really want to. I'm going to have to I'm going to practice. I promise you it'll get better. I haven't practiced it. But I have to get that down. I have to get it perfectly to make it be funny. All right. So they did a video, another interview 6 months after he was on. So let's see what Zeke Fugal has to say about Skinwalker Ranch again. This time, though, Stephen Greenstreet stayed over on the ranch. That's the rub to the video here. He stayed there and investigated with Zeke Fugal. I don't know if Fugal got involved getting his Steven Seagal wardrobe dirty. Have you seen this guy's wardrobe? He actually wears Steven Seagal wear. No, it's not a joke. I guess when you got $1 billion close to, you want to look eccentric. You want to stand out because that's all you got when you're an unattractive billionaire. You just have style. Brandon Fugal, without all of his money, he would be Brandon, the grocery clerk. Seriously. Skinwalker Ranch at 9:55 p.m. Thank you, Fugal.
There are lots and lots of stories about this particular place. Let's go ahead and go in.
So this is where Brandon lives. This is his living room. We just went through the foyer. We're redecorating over here, I heard. They're redecorating Brandon's house. Yeah. There's the master living room. There's the bathroom, the shithole.
I heard a thump over here.
Wow, a thump? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Creepy. He heard a thump.
Did you hear that?
You mean you're standing in a place that's dilapidated, been rained on and in, probably, been through a whole shitload of people going in and out. It's dilapidated. Did I say that? And he's wondering why the floorboard or another board across the room is making a noise. You put your 150-pound body here, Over there, it may lift up a little. Think before you stink. Come on. I don't know. Maybe it was a skinwalker in the closet. I don't know. Skinwalker in the freezer? Could it be a skinwalker in the freezer? Maybe recheck.
So over there, I heard a thump.
Yeah.
And I just heard it again.
If that was the thump, that was loud. Hold on.
And I just heard there, I heard a thump. And I just heard
That's
it
a
again.
loud
So
thump.
over there, I heard a thump. So over there, I heard a thump.
That's a loud thump.
And I just heard it again.
Yeah, I have to admit, that is not shifting weight. You know what? It could be. It could be. And it could be there's a rat running around throwing down dilapidations. Where's Michael Roser?
I swear to God, I keep hearing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It couldn't be the cameraman outside on the other side of the wall doing it, could it? You think it could be? You don't think that they would ever fake anything over here? Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. Uh-oh. There's an earthquake. Holy mackerel. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yeah. I heard a thump every time I turned my back. Come on. Stephen Greenstreet wouldn't hoax anything at Skinwalker. Would he do it for a little bit of pressure? Like intimidation? I thought they were talking. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on here now.
Has ever been presented. In 2016,
Robert Bigelow purchased it.
He produces a reality TV show on the History Channel called The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
Sucks ass.
It claims to show real paranormal phenomena.
It's a laser pointer!
That the spooky legends of the ranch are actually true. I reached out to Brandon Fugal.
Zeke Fugal!
Asked if I could come to the ranch and see.
Did you see him? Look, he's doing Zeke Fugal. He's doing it. Zeke Fugal. Look at how hard Brandon's working.
Actually true.
Watch how hard he's
I
working.
reached out to
There's
Brandon
the master!
And asked if I...
Look at the intensity. See the Steven Seagal clothing? Look at my very tailored jacket with the sleeves. They must be contained. The sleeves must be contained and must be very aerodynamic. I must hold this like this. Pray to the gods of the trees. Zeke Fugal!
If I could come to the ranch and see this evidence for myself.
Stupid.
I was surprised when he
Zeke Fugal!
enthusiastically accepted. He said I could come to the ranch, that he would show me everything, and that he would answer all my questions. So I got on a plane, and my journey began. Stand the ranch.
Hey! How's it going?
Zeke Fugal!
Yeah. So much has changed, hasn't it?
Provo. There's a place that... Oh, hold on. Provo. Ding! Places nobody ever goes to for 200. This city is known to... I can't say it. There's so many good jokes I want to say right now, and I just can't do it. I can. But I won't. Zeke Fugal coming down in his Lamborghini? Made by the Italians. Or was it the Jews?
It really has. Yeah. It's like the Batmobile. Yeah, this is my daily driver.
It's a Ferrari.
You know, it makes sense that someone who owns Skinwalker...
All right. Yeah. Look. Here's what I would have done if I was Brandon Fugal, because he comes swooping in on the TV show in a helicopter, right? Every time he shows up, everybody's like, with the wind and everything, and he gets off, he just hops off with his Steven Seagal cloak, and he walks in and goes, "Hello, everybody. Dragon, nice to see you. Travis, nice to see you. Zeke Freihl, how are you, madam? So let's go to the boardroom, shall we?" You don't pick up Stephen Greenstreet in a Lamborghini. That is an egotistical thing. That is showing the world what a pompous piece of shit you are. You pick him up in a limo. You don't bring your Ferrari to show off to the world. That, to me, see, this is all about the ego of Brandon Fugal. He should be condemned for this. In our community, people who struggle every day, paycheck to paycheck, and he's sitting here swooping in on helicopters and driving up in Ferraris. You sound jealous, Rich. That has to be the dumbest statement I've ever heard in my life. First of all, I don't get jealous. It's just not in me. I don't know how. I don't even understand it. Jealousy? It's just not my thing. I'm making out a very, very, very good point here. Brandon Fugal doesn't give a shit about the ranch. See, Brandon has everything. The only thing he doesn't have is fame. He's not famous yet. People know about him. But if you ask a stranger in public, do you know who owns Skinwalker Ranch? First of all, they'll say, "What's Skinwalker Ranch?" Believe it or not. Secondly, if they did know Skinwalker Ranch, they should know Brandon Fugal is the owner. But I guarantee it, you know what? I'm going to do that tomorrow. No, it's football Sunday. Maybe I'll do cold calls and call people. Oh, I'm on to something. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I don't want to do it tomorrow. It's football Sunday. I'll do it in between games and commercials. Huh? No, because I see every game. I watch the whole thing. I got the package. I'll do it Monday. We're going to find out if anybody knows who Brandon Fugal is, because I guarantee they don't know. If they know Skinwalker Ranch, they should know. But this is all about his ego. I don't want to see your Ferrari. I don't want to see you driving around your helicopter. I want to see evidence of the paranormal. And you can tell just by looking at him. I mean, without the money, come on. He's already got a receding hairline at 40. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm sorry if that's you, but I'm just pointing him out, not you. So don't take it personally. All right? I'm talking about him, not you. Calm down. So he's, all right, let's go a little forward here. Let's get to the good stuff. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Isn't that what this is?
Building to building. All new construction. Brandon's name in the front. Fugal is the chairman of Colliers International.
Zeke
the
Fugal!
number one commercial real estate company in the state of Utah.
Colliers, as one of the top 3 global players, manages 2 billion square feet of commercial space.
That's sick, man. He's got a good business sense, man. This guy's smart as hell when it comes to business. But I don't like him on the ranch. Business shit, good for him, man. That's cool. But why he even cares about what's going on in the ranch is fine. It's fine. He doesn't need to be there, though. That's the thing. That's the only thing I have is his eccentric ways. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like he is Dr. Evil. You see what I mean? Coming in with the hairless cat. I mean, the next thing you know, I have another joke in there I can't say. I just can't. Man, I'm good tonight. Maybe I'll let one of those slip out. I can't play all of it, but this is, who's this guy? Lou Kramer?
Congratulations on our closing, bro. I have never worked.
Oh my God.
More talented.
I'm sorry. No. This has got to be the biggest setup on the planet. Look at this. You're going to tell me the Fugal is doing the high five with the fist bump? Look at that. Really? Did you hear how he talked to him like he thinks he's one of the people? You're not one of the people. You're the boss. They don't like you. They're scared of you. He's only fist bumping you. Oh, way to go on the closing, bro. Yeah, like that's really going to be sad. The guy's looking at him like, who the hell's this guy? He's never fist bumped me a day in his life. Guarantee it, this guy. Look at how confused the guy is. Like, what? That's Zeke Fugal coming at me? What is he saying to me?
It's on our closing, bro.
He didn't even know. Look at his face. He's like, huh? What? Is this the boss? You can tell they never give high fist. Look at the way he's doing it. Look at the way Zeke Fugal is doing it. Did you see? No, I'm serious. This is very important to a fake personality. That's not how you give a fist bump. And look at this guy. You put your arm straight out. You don't bend the elbow. You don't turn to the side, Zeke Fugal. You go straight at the guy, face to face, squaring up the shoulders and fist bumping. That's how you fist bump. Watch these two ladies. What the hell is this? Zeke Fugal, I'm coming in. This is the bomb. Look at the left hand. Look at this guy's like, oh no. Oh no. Look at him. Who does this? Oh, he's doing the punch fist bump. That's what it is. He's throwing the Mike Tyson fist bump. And boop, see? I had it all wrong. Brandon's a good guy.
More talented, harder working, more charismatic. Real estate genius.
Yeah, more bullshit than I can say in one breath. Lou Kramer.
Is that true?
No,
Yes,
no.
it is. Yes,
He's
it is.
preaching false doctrine.
It's hard not to be impressed. He is, without a doubt, an extremely successful real estate magnate. And while it may not seem like it, he and I actually have a few things in common.
We both have the same girlfriend? Could we be sharing the same Frodzilda? We both like red-haired women, yes? No? Oh. We need to dye her hair. What's this? Let's see. They have the same birthday? Oh my God. If they have the same birthday, I'm leaving.
We both were born and raised in the Mormon religion.
Oh, okay.
We were both Mormon missionaries. And we both
Hey, wait. What happened to Brandon? No. He was a good-looking kid. Right? What happened to him? Elder Fugal. What? How did that turn into
Mormon missionaries?
This?
And we both
How?
attended Utah
30
Valley
years did that much
University.
damage.
Except his name is
Yeah,
now
I guess
on
it
the
does.
building,
Look at me.
and mine's not.
This is the newly...
All right, I'm bored. I can't do this anymore. Say a few Hail Marys, Father Joseph and Father Jim. Right? Isn't that Joe and Jim? Or Jim and Joe? Joe and Joe? Jojo? It's Jojo.
And told him that none of the world's religions were true.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to start a new religion. It's called Gufon. Yeah. We believe in things we could actually see, feel, taste, touch, and I can't do it. I can't say feel, see, taste, touch, and Okay. All right, we got to get on now. I'm bringing in. I got a private message here. This is not good. I bet this can't be good. Please be good news. Please be good news. All right, it's not bad news. Okay, it's good news. Good news. All right, so Yeah, well, stop. You can stop now. Still messaging me. All right. Michael Shraat and Jim Goodall. Are they here? Yeah, here. Yeah. They're here. Hold on.
Here in the big island of Hawaii. Jim Goodall's about to, we're heading them to the airport. We got about a half hour, but we wanted to go over some incredible evidence that's just come into third phase moon. Jim, thanks for joining us. And Michael Shraat with the case files. Wow, incredible stuff. What a team. We've been working on some things behind the scenes in regards to crash retrievals. But while we're here, we received a video this morning that I want to run by you guys. You guys are aerospace historians and you guys do really good work. I thought, hey, why not share it with the boys right now while we got it in real time. So let's roll it. Let's take a look at this, and I want to get your reaction as we play this. We don't have much information, but it's coming in from a commercial airliner of what looks to be some kind of fleet. Guys, take a look at this. What do you make of it, Michael?
Well, what I can see, no wings, no visible means of propulsion, no ailerons, no tail, no horizontal surfaces. I don't see any heat signature. It's an unknown at this point. Not enough information, but certainly not a conventional 172 by any means.
We're seeing like a fleet of these UFOs, and I think they were stating during the Navy encounters, and I think it was Ryan Graves who said that they saw UFOs every day, and there were like hundreds of out there. Yeah. Again, we're seeing these silhouetted cigar-shaped craft, and they're multiple. I'm trying to make out exactly how much, at least a couple dozen. Again, what's your thought process? I'm kind of rolling out CGI. I'm pretty sure what we're looking there, it's legit. Do you think it could be like maybe just some etch marks on the passenger plane window?
No, it would be totally different. If something that close and it's focused far away,
that's true.
It would be soft or maybe even invisible if you're close enough to the camera.
They look like they're locked into position, though. They're not moving with relation to another, so maybe that's something as well.
Yeah, you would, if it were like etching on I agree, on the window, and as the camera person zooms in, you would get some kind of parallax, and obviously these etches would blur out. It seems that, again, it all matches up properly. It's just the question is, what is it? What do you think, as far as assets are concerned, could this be some kind of military exercise? Of
it could be a military exercise, not necessarily an Earth-based military exercise.
Do we have approximate altitude?
I'm looking at it a little closer here. Is that some kind of landmass below? I see some kind of maybe geography down there during the clip. I'm guesstimating, 20 to 30,000 feet in elevation here.
Up there.
Yep.
So no conventional drone could be up in that altitude. Weather balloons, again, they have the cigar-shaped feature to it. So
yeah, but not that many. And they would be if they're weather balloons, they would be either raised, going up in altitude or coming down. They're probably not static. They don't seem to be. We can't tell if there's any wind there at all.
You're a pilot, Michael. When you're up at that kind of altitude, Can wind be calm up there? Or is it usually a lot of turbulence?
Well, I can't climb that high in my bird that I used to have. So, but yeah, there'd be wind up there though. There would be a prevailing wind or a tailwind, and these would be going with the prevailing wind, but these appear to be locked into position.
Again, we don't see any wings or tail signs of any kind of conventional propulsion. We're not, it's not shot on flare, but again, we're not seeing any exhaust or anything coming off these things. So I don't know. It's one of the craziest videos we received in the past month right now.
Whoop, there I am. I actually removed myself from the whole show by accident. Hey, so before we get into a really good part of that video where Michael Shraat goes over 5 or 6, I believe, stories of fleets and their illustrations and drawings and accounts of the event look just like this one. But let me pull this up. This video, to me, I'm a little worried. Let me just tell you why. If it'll see, there we go.
Don't see any wings.
First of all, never seen anything like it. I've never seen black objects before as fleet. They're always white. Every time we see them, they're white dots. They're white blobs, right? And this is not a FLIR camera. On the bottom here, to me, this looks like land mixed in with some water. I'm not sure if this is water. The ocean, is out here. Maybe this is beach and this is the land, or let's see. There is some land, it looks like, down there, but let's take a look at some of these. Notice one thing before I show you the next. They're all roughly horizontal, right? They all look horizontal. Some look a little smaller, some look a little bigger. But let's take a look a little further.
Conventional propulsion.
I got to go all the way to the beginning. They cut it short right there. Come on, it's showing me. There's this object here seems small, but it also seems lifted up in the front. It's not horizontal like all of these. So we've got that one, and this one's hard to see. I think that's it. Then we come back and we get a little clearer. The camera seemed to open up the iris a little more so we can see. I don't know if this is the ocean and these are waves out here. That's what it looks like. And it looks like there's land here, I don't know, from here in. Maybe there's land from right here inward. But look at the objects. To do a fake like this, it would have all of the objects would have to match up with the movement, which is maybe why this is legit. Let's look at it again. Okay, it looks like they are moving from right to left. I watched this one and it seemed to move or separate from this water, whatever this is. So I think they are moving very slowly. They are locked in position. But one thing I noticed, that there's none of this. Sometimes when you see a fleet of UFOs, probably because they're balloons, they usually look like they're wobbling. My fleet that I captured, you saw the white dots. They didn't do this either. They were static, and then they moved. These are different. They're black. Now, I don't know if it has to do with where the sun is located at the time of day, the cloud cover, but I've never seen black before. But it doesn't mean it can't happen, right? Some people think this is totally fake. I don't see how. It would take a Herculean effort to have everything match through the window, the glass of the airplane, the window, and the camera lens itself, to not have the glass reflect back onto thee and seeing the reflection makes me a little curious as to why this is so perfect. But it is. And it doesn't mean it isn't real. And Shraat is going to explain that to us with a few of these historic accounts of UFO fleets. So take a listen, learn, and then we'll go back and look at the video one more time and maybe make a different opinion of it.
Quite often, let's go into this one, the exclusive UFO fleet. Go ahead, Michael.
Yep. Okay, so backstory on these. These were pulled from the Gray Barker collection in Clarksburg, West Virginia. It wasn't easy to get these, but over about a 10-year period, I was able to collect maybe all 320 of them. So do we want to read these? Do you want to read these?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. August 14th, 1950, never reported anywhere before. In Lugano, England, 10 people, including a priest, police chief, and physics professor, witnessed up to 100 UFOs sailing through the sky and making a humming organ tone.
Wow, we just watched the video, and look at how the artist's representation of this fleet. It's actually the same kind of darkness and that kind of silhouette action.
Come on. See? Look at that picture on the right.
And
hey. I don't know, man. It's just cool as hell.
They're in the same sort of locked position, They're not varying in position. So it's not unprecedented to see and hear about these fleet UFOs.
Jim, what do you make of that?
I mean, looking at the video and then looking at the illustration that Michael has, here they're depicted as all lined up in a row, and, fairly symmetrical, as where the video has them all together, but in random position. So
very similar to the video we just saw. And what date did this happen?
1950.
1950. So it's incredible. Decades apart.
Hey, alien girl.
The same kind of similarities. Yep. What's up? Is this the same? This is a different event. Wow.
October 12th, 1796, on Columbus Day.
1776.
Yep. 1796. Wow. Over 170 years ago, Canadian observers reported an astonishing fleet of airships, UFOs, with portholes and visible occupants sailing over the Bay of Fundy from Pacific Stars and Stripes.
That's incredible that these archives go way back, and you were able to discover this gem from 1796.
You go other parts of the third world and the fourth world. There are petroglyphs and carvings in stone depicting flying objects, flying things, what appears to look like a traditional UFO flying saucer type look. Large humanoids with large heads and big eyes, which sort of looks like the Greys. And that's going back thousands of years.
Yeah.
And the other question, Michael, we were looking at it earlier today, is all the way the rock is interlocked, almost like it was a fluid or it was malleable. And that goes back, 10,000 years, 8,000 years?
What could these, this is over, the Canadian observers reported this, and
that's a long time ago.
Way before the Wright brothers.
Yeah.
Way before.
Dirigibles have been around for a while. So
right.
Could it have been like a bunch of dirigibles?
Not in 1796, no.
No.
So what else could it be?
A previously unknown high-tech civilization which has already been here for thousands of years. That could be one explanation for this.
You know, that's one of the hypotheses that people have come to, and I kind of have to go down that road that, you know, some of these technologies are maybe just something from an ancient civilization that we've yet to discover. Or, you know, some people say that they're, you know, time travelers from the future. You just,
It could be us.
It could be us.
And we're coming back to see just how screwed up the 2020s were.
That's right.
Well, let's take a look at this one. You got more evidence in regards to this. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
More again.
I couldn't get back to the show. I was trying to get back on StreamYard. I clicked on the StreamYard tab. It wouldn't bring me back. These fleet sightings are amazing. And, you know, we can't debunk them all. They all don't have strings hanging on the bottom of the balloons to make these, you know, balloons. But in history, we have seen with Michael's illustrations from out of the hundreds of stories he has, this is nothing new. Fleet have been around for millennia. And why isn't it? There it is. Look at that. This looks like what was the guy's name that saw them a month before? Kenneth Arnold. This is what he said they looked like. A little more wedge-shaped, but kind of like this. Here's one over the mountains of Japan. Or Tokyo, I'm not sure. Then this one, May 15th, 1954, Southampton, England. An amateur astronomer observed 18 saucers flying in a perfect V formation at tremendous speed, never varying an inch out of position. See, that was my concern, was with the video we have here tonight. Those objects don't even wiggle, don't even look like they're moving. So I am going to say that I am not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just not. I'm not sure of its authenticity because it's too good to be true. See? Now, I don't have evidence that that's CGI or it's fake, or even if it's real. I don't have the evidence. I only have what's there, just like the rest of you. So to say it's CGI, either you have to have evidence and prove it, because why believe you, or shut the hell up and just enjoy the ride. Because I can't prove it. I'm just saying it's too good to be true. So I'm a little suspicious because of history's repeating over and over that lesson that I don't need to keep learning. It looks like they're there. It looks like the objects are there. One more time for the record. It definitely looks like they're in the sky, but they're acting in such a strange way by not moving, by not even a shimmy, a shake, or a reflection of anything. It's very strange. Usually with objects in the sky, we get the reflection of the sun or something bouncing off. Maybe it's their cloaking device and we just happen to see through it. It doesn't reflect sunlight. Maybe this is a type of metal that absorbs all light and doesn't spew it back out. Maybe, just maybe, if you were underneath the UFOs and not above them, you wouldn't be able to see them. How about that? What if they're in cloaking mode from underneath only, but when you're above them, they're black because they're disturbing the light. They're changing the light around it. That's why they're black. They're cloaking. I figured it out. Genius. Freaking genius. Let's take one more look and look at the genius.
Be some kind of fleet, guys. Take a look at this.
All right. Moving from right to left. That's a good photo, right? Ah! Your sister's got 19 lips. I like that one. It's crazy. See, at this point, they're not all perfect. This one's bent a little bit. This one's a little bit, this one's out of, I can barely see it. This one's just a dot. But when you zoom in on it, their shape becomes more defined, which tells me that that's actually there. Either that or the glass they're looking through has little black Sharpie pen marks on the window. Look, when they zoomed in, the objects came into view. That means they're there. These objects are out there. Holy shit. Watch.
What do you make of it?
Come on!
Well, what I can see, no wings, no visible means of propulsion, no ailerons, no tail, no horizontal surfaces. I don't see any heat signature. It's an unknown at this point.
Yep. When they zoom in on it, the objects do get a little bit bigger and more defined. They're out there. And to do all these objects at one time perfectly is a Herculean effort no internet keyboardist editor would want to get into unless that's all they're doing and Lou Elizondo was paying you to do it.
Enough information, but
that's out. They're out there. I believe those objects are there now. After seeing that focus coming in on the zoom like that, I think they're there. I changed my vote. I don't think it's suspicious at all. Although it is different. I don't suspect that it's CGI now. I think that's really there. And, if I'm being faked, congratulations. I don't think I am. If that's a fake, it's a damn good one. Which makes me think that because there's just dots and dashes, I'm a little bit skeptical. I still am. Damn it. But when he zooms in, it shows that they're there. To me. I'm telling you, that's a telltale sign that they're really there.
Not enough information, but certainly not a conventional 172 by any means.
We're seeing like a fleet of these UFOs, and I think they were stating during the Navy encounters, and I think it was Ryan Graves who said that they saw UFOs every day, and there were like hundreds of out there. What's your thought process? I'm GI. I'm pretty legit. Do you think it could be like maybe just some etch marks on the passenger plane window?
Oh, that's what I said. I must have subconsciously picked that up. I don't know. Why not real? Yeah, no big effing deal. Graphene, good. I like that. Morse UFOs. Yeah. I was thinking Morse code, but not Morse UFOs. No, I think it was, I don't know where it was. Let's see. I think they tell us. Let's take a listen.
To the third phase of moon base right here in the big island of Hawaii. Jim Goodall's about to, we're heading them to the airport. We got about a half hour, but we wanted to go over some incredible evidence that's just come into third phase moon. Jim, thanks for joining us. And Michael Shraat with the case files. Wow, incredible stuff. What a team. We've been working on some things behind the scenes in regards to crash retrievals. But while we're here, we received a video this morning that I want to run by you guys. You guys are aerospace historians and you guys do really good work. I thought, hey, why not share it with the boys right now while we got it in real time. So let's roll it. Let's take a look at this, and I want to get your reaction as we play this. We don't have much information, but it's coming in from a commercial airliner of what looks to be some kind of fleet, guys.
There you go. Some commercial airliner. That's it. They don't say where. I don't know. It's a little suspect. Of course, we always want, like, if somebody sends you something, here, I found this This is from somebody who shot this out a window of a... Do you have any information on it? No. You didn't ask to get the information? Yeah, but they wouldn't tell me. Or no, I didn't ask. Sometimes you just don't get the information. It's just the way it is, guys. I don't make the rules. You know? Hold on a second. You know, no, General. Okay, here's what I'm doing. There we go. Now we're good. Now let's try this, Richie. I want to put a video in, and let's see if it pops up. No. But I don't want to add it to the stream. That's weird.
Anybody seen Richie?
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Shit.
I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Don't look left. Don't look. Damn it. He looked right. He looked right. Damn it. Why didn't you guys tell me he was coming? I'm sitting trying to get a video ready. Seagal walks through the back door looking for me. Zeke Fugal sent him for me for making fun of his outfits. He said the Steven Seagal wear is the best of the best. It is very comfortable clothing. I get free movements. Here's an interesting photo that was taken by Wang Shi Lin in 1961 in Taitung City. This is the first known photograph of a UFO in Taiwan. The Taiwanese are getting in on the photos. Oh, yeah, I have to add them again. That's right. See? Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's a UFO. I don't know if the whole thing is. I don't know if the centerpiece is. But notice it's dark. Oh, wait, here it is. This is the whole thing right here. Oh, I see. Oh, wow, that's the disc, and that's the center underneath. Wow. That's a hell of a photo. It plays tricks with your mind. It looks like an impact site for a meteor, but then when you blink your eyes, it looks like a UFO. Pretty cool. 1961 over Taitung. Taitung City. Taitung City. Ting Chai City. I am amazing, and I know you know it too. Do, 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 do. And when I'm with you, I feel that I'm blue, so I cut myself in two. Do, 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 do. Take me with you. Are your heads exploding yet? From Mars Attacks. That's not the song, but the general feeling. Check this out. Love me some mainstream media. This video reminded me of how the UAP messaging was disseminated yesterday.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the
use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 You know, I'm looking at all these people. You can throw me in the mix, I don't care. But do we not look like aliens? Let me go back and show you what I mean. All right, we can start with her and her head of hair, right? Let's just look at the strange, interesting people. Her hair, he's hands in pockets, but well, the outfit, doesn't really do good for her hips. I wouldn't have worn that. Yeah, she looks like Cheryl, Larry David's wife in Curb Your Enthusiasm. But kind of, she talks out of the side of her mouth. Very interesting. Look at him, hands holding each other. Men wearing their suits and ties while women can wear whatever they want. Or wear the pumpkin color. I know, that's like a peach, isn't it? Hi-oh, Kermit the Frog here.
This is extremely
to our democracy.
Oh, look at, aren't we strange? Look at the diversity in people. What an unbelievable species we are. She's going to be scary when she gets another year older. Men, women, we're scary. I'm scary. I mean, look at how different we all are. It's just amazing we could even get along as good as we do. Everybody's got their own style, all the different personalities, all the different looks. She's pretty. And all the different voices. It is an amazing species, humans. She talks out of the side of her face.
Democracy.
This is extremely dangerous.
Oh, okay. She may have had something go wrong with her. I don't know.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 I don't know why that guy makes me laugh. I don't know. I'm sure I make people laugh at me too, in a strange way. All right. The last thing I got to talk about is this. I need your help. I very seldom ask for help. All right. I ask for help every show just about. I'm not sure what I missed in this UFO ufology world we're living in. But I'm not sure what we are missing. I'll read it, and this comes from Scott Gearin on Twitter. It says, they, being the government or New York Times, have not declared this a drone. Still waiting for them to comment. They won't. They don't know what it is. Best guess is a trans medium. This? Did I miss something? About this supposed UFO? I mean, this looks like a kite of some sort. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen it until this post yesterday, and I forgot to show it. I mean, I don't know what this is. Has anybody ever seen it? I've never seen this before. Never. And to me, that looks like Roswell. That's Roswell crash right there. That looks like what crashed in Roswell. If you're going to go by what they showed us on the newspaper clippings, that's all it was. It was a weather balloon. By the way, I can't believe what somebody said that, and this is one of the people who think they know everything about debunking and are way off, said Roswell has the best evidence in history. This is somebody who thinks they know how to debunk us. Said this. He thinks Roswell is the best for UFO evidence in history. Pardon me. But there isn't any. Does anybody know where the evidence is? Has anybody ever seen evidence from Roswell? Oh, you think a guy holding up a piece of paper that's, half scrunched and it says discs and bodies, and they figured it out 60, 70 years later? Oh, they cracked the code. It says bring the discs, and he's holding the paper. That's the evidence? That's not evidence. Speculation. Guesswork. That's all it is. Yeah, sure, all those Roswell people, everybody, all anecdotal. Anecdotal. Antidotal. However you say it. I missed a super chat. No, I just scrolled around. I did not. I did. Well, not a super chat. You're saying I missed a super chat? It's PayPal. Nathan, he gave me a PayPal, $8, says, quantum agage, where it's relative and never stops. That is actually a beautiful, beautiful message with your PayPal. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan Nitsky, Nathan's Hot Dogs. Nathan Allen. Thank you, buddy. And a mucho gusto generoso. I'm going to check, and a continuing supporter of Gufon, and a moderator, and a member. And all right, let me, I'm going to pull up the account here. I don't think I missed it. I was scrolling back to see if I missed any, and I didn't see that I missed any super chats. Studio. Remember that song? Hated it. Here we go. Let's see. Super duper. Nope, I got them all. Yep, I didn't miss any. Cash 45 was the last one. Dee's House, Into Thin Air, Bread Ass, Lynn, Donna. And Jammer. And that's it. Yeah, everybody came through. Thank you. What time did we start today? 7, right? All right. That's what I thought. Hold on. I got another important message. Oh, okay. I've got more to go. Hold on. Do we have anything else to talk about tonight? We've already talked about Fugal. That was fun. Oh, here we go. I want to play this. It's a short. It's a good one, though. I don't know if this will be bad to play. No, you know what? Yeah, I am playing this. This is important. Skinwalker spotted. It's translucent. You hear? Hey, don't disrespect Skinwalker Ranch looking like a cat that fell out of a tree. You hear? Hey, don't disrespect me looking like Steven Seagal. You hear? Hey, don't. Never mind. Check this out.
May 2021, Saskatchewan, Canada. 2 female security guards are working a 12-hour night shift on a Cree First Nation reserve when they discover they are not alone. It's difficult to make out, but it appears to be a nearly translucent humanoid figure.
Look at him!
Towards the security guards. The figure seems to blend in with the tall grass and has no identification.
This is unbelievable.
One of the most popular theories is that the security guards have had an encounter with something called a skinwalker.
In Native American folklore, and specifically in the Navajo traditions, we hear references to beings known as
Navahi, Navaha,
and these are
Navajo.
shaman or practitioners of dark magic.
In fact, in
Dark matter?
1878, the hysteria over skinwalkers culminated
Heisenberg.
in the Navajo witch purge, when 40 suspected witches were killed to restore harmony and balance to the tribe.
These skinwalkers are greatly feared by the Navajo. In fact, it is forbidden to mention the name because it is bad luck and will cause doom to those that mention that name.
May 2021, Saskatchewan, Canada.
Hey, thank you, Andrew, for the $1. And he says, love your show. Wait, oh, nope, I read that wrong. He says, go F yourself. Well, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting Gufon. It doesn't matter how you support the show, as long as you do. And I appreciate the $1. Thank you very much. Every dollar counts, Andrew. Appreciate it. Oh, your mother's a whore. Sorry, it just slipped out. I'm sorry, that was your father. I'm sorry. That it slipped out. It slipped out. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It was an accident. It slipped out. Look at Andrew Scott News. I think you're a little late there, Rubberneck. I already read it and I already replied. Good all over your parents. We're just having fun. Andrew knows that I can take a joke, right? He can take a joke. Hey, if you're going to dish it out, you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it. And you ain't going to win over me. You just can't. I control the masses with this thing called the microphone. That's right. That's right. We do. We do. That's it. Oh, no. That. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, $1 per insult, as long as it's cash. It's like praise the cash. That slipped out. I told you it's impossible to stop myself 100%. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Mucho gusto generoso from everybody, including Andrew and his parents. Thank you for making such an asshole of a kid. Hey, gosh, it must have been anal sex. Hey, gosh, again. Have a nice evening, Andrew. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Sunday, and it's going to be a good day tomorrow. By the way, go check out all the videos I posted, Into Thin Air, Third Phase of Moon. All the links will be in the show's description, like I do after every show. Tomorrow we'll be back, same time, same channel, same place. Maybe a little later. I don't know. Maybe midnight. We'll see how the mood strikes us. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. There's Damian Smokey throwing down $1. See? It does help. It does. You guys have no idea. No, it does. Thank you very much. And you're a continuing supporter of Gufon. Good to see you. And, I see you around. Thank you very much, Damien. I see everybody. Mucho gusto, generoso. And thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you. I cannot do this without you. That is not just a rehearsed something I say. It is the freaking honest God's truth. Same with the newcomers and the veterans. You feed off each other. I see it in the chat, and I appreciate all the camaraderie that's going on in our chat room anyway. Even though we get a few assholes here and there, but they were born that way. They can't help it. You gotta forgive and move on. Nah, you don't have to forgive, but I'm moved on. Thanks, Damien. And thank you, everybody. We really are. And there, Nathan, go to Nathan's show. I almost forgot to say. Go to Nathan's, dropping the link in the chat. Thank you, Nathan, for all you do. And don't forget, what? Oh, yeah, we're... Oh! Truthology for ufology. It's the truth. You know it is. That's it. See you tomorrow. Alien bless. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.